Well, hey guys, Chad back here with you again. And what we're looking at here is the Hobby King Bix 3. That's what's left of the decals that fall off and everything else that I ripped off because they're probably the worst decals ever. They put them on there and didn't seal them, it looked like. So, this is take two of the Bix 3. The first one, I was impatient and flew it and crashed the thing into the ground and destroyed it. Turns out the thing was completely tail heavy, and now I've learned my lesson. So I have it sitting here on the bench on and this is basically set up right now just for its maiden flight. Eventually it's going to be FPV. Hopefully I might throw that Vector in there and see what it can do. I have on here the Turnigy SK 2836 motor spinning at 1040 kilovolts, 8x6 AC prop, and the CNC motor mount here. And this really adds a lot of weight to the tail. And since I don't have anything on the inside yet besides an ESC and the Dragon Link, basically up front I had to put a 4,000 milliamp battery, 135 grams of lead, and the FPV canopy, which I think weighs, I don't know, 50, 60 grams, something like that. And that gets it all to balance out. And I'll set this up on the Great Plains CG machine and show you that. Just wanted to kind of give you a good overall view. You know, there's my hand. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes exactly how big these things are. I got the Dragon Link on there, put the flaps in and everything. Those are all on the wings. So let me set this back up and show you guys what we're looking at. Alright, just a few things real quick before we put the whole thing together. Here's the wings, 150 millimeter. Everybody has seen this. These are your servos for your flaps. If you buy the plug and fly or almost ready to fly, they still don't come with it, so you have to put those in. They do give you 2 Y cables, so you don't have to worry about that. You might need some extensions depending upon where you put everything. You know, you could run the wires in here real nice. Everything's already done if you buy the plug and fly or the ARF. If you buy the kit, which if you're going to be running FPV, I recommend you buy the kit and put it together because it's a lot easier to put in that external motor mount than it is to cut it out. It's not impossible to cut it out. I did it on my first fuselage, but it's a lot easier to do it the first time. Let's see, there's my hand. And there's the wings flipped over. All the hinges, you have to glue all those in. Work your surfaces and stuff and put all your control stuff in with the kit. It's easy. You can do it in, I mean, I built this in a night and I'm not the best airplane builder. But I definitely know one thing that you need to buy when you buy a Bixler 3 or any plane, if you're new as well, is one of these. It's hard to see here, but this is the Great Plains center of gravity machine, and it's a simple rig. Basically, you set the wings on here. You got 2 rulers. You measure back from what the manufacturer tells you or from what the forums tell you, and you find your CG. Now, from what I've been told and what the book says, the CG of the Bixler 3 is right here. This is a big piece of carbon with an aluminum tube inside that connects the two wings together, and then this clip here holds both of them together. So I'm gonna throw the wings on the plane here, and get it up on the machine. Be right back. All right, as you can see, we are on the machine, and we are perfectly balanced. If anything, we are slightly a little bit nose heavy, which is the way that my buddy wants it, so he can help me maiden it and get it all trimmed up and stuff like that, and we can get this thing in the air and not have a repeat of my impatience, which I suggest to everybody, especially with planes, because planes are a completely different animal compared to anything else. As you can see, let me move this over a little bit here. Tell you, this thing is worth its weight in gold, this balancer. Alright, we're right on the spar, as you can see, and that's what I've been told by a bunch of people. Same thing on this side. In here we've got the 4000 milliamp 3S, the LEDs right here, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing else in here at this point. Eventually I want to get all the FPV gear and stuff like that going, but definitely need to get it trimmed out, learn how to fly and everything, how to fly it and stuff first, instead of trying to be a hero. Which, by the way, this video is being shot with my Hero 4 Silver, and I love it. So that's about where we're at right now. Dragon Link's installed. It's all set up in the Tyrannus, ready to go. We've verified all the controls and everything like that work. So the next video that you see will be, hopefully, a successful Maiden. See you out in the field. Perfect.